She says, "Hey, hello, Joe. You want to give it a go?" Uh-huh. Get ya, ay, 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 ay. Get ya, ay, ay. Mono soko la kaya. Here she go, Heidi Fly again. Hey, hey. Hey, y'all pretty gross. How you doing? Uncle Tim's nephew, Miss Sherry, Toontown. Did y'all see the big picture of the Heidi Fly monster put up of me? I guess I made a video about her months ago, couple months ago. And she's had it up all this time that she gonna respond to me. And now she brought her ass over here. She's drunk and she's high, and she got her husband there in her kitchen with her off screen. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna listen to a little bit of it, what Miss Heidi Fly Monster has to say. She's convinced herself that she is the producer she's always wanted to be. Since the day she left that damn pole where she was at the strip club, the cheap strip club, when she left that pole, she had visions of being a rapper first. That didn't pan out very well. She appeared on one television show and that career was over, correct? Then she thought she was going to be a cosmetic executive. That didn't work out very good because the makeup was trash. She always looks like shit. She puts on way too much. She doesn't know how, if you're going to be promoting a product for beauty, you're supposed to use somebody who is beautiful. Correct? Instead of putting all this orange and purple shit all over your eyes, girl, all of your whatever. I'm going to show y'all some of this. How y'all doing? Uh-huh. Alice in Wonderland. Y'all always got to get a small taste so y'all know that I'm not just picking on people, right? I want y'all to see what Miss Heidi Fly has to say. The Heidi Fly monster, she convinced that she done made it again. She keeps announcing that she has made it somehow or other. She has produced something, but she never actually produces anything. She produces little clips to put on her channel. So now she thinks she has produced a reality show. But the reality show, you have to go to her Patreon to watch the reality show for $6. Couldn't I do that sitting right here, right now? Come on, Heidi.
Bad Boys. Sean Bradley's Bad Boys, the senior edition ass motherfucker. Oh, Lord. This ain't that. AARP edition? Yes.
Look at her, drunk.
This ain't that. This
Take off the glasses,
Sean
girl.
Bradley. Let me tell y'all what this motherfucker did. Timothy Blaine came to Atlanta to be on a fake ass reality show, a busted up, ratchet, ghetto ass reality show. No trailer. No trailer.
You hear Josh?
Nothing. No nothing. No teaser. My production is shitting on you motherfuckers. And see, that's what the real problem is. As much as these motherfuckers want to tell y'all they don't like Sean Bradley, they like Sean Bradley. Sean Bradley tried to ship the beef sector into slavery. They still forget.
Girl, Sean Bradley has been gone from this damn thing for coming on close to a year, honey. He's not even here anymore, Miss Heidi Fly Monster. What are you talking about, girl? You are still upset because that dude brought people to Atlanta. He had a financier, a producer, and they produced a reality show. Now, whether the thing got picked up or not, that was only part of it. The point is, they made the show. You brought your bony ass to the taping, correct, Miss Heidi Fly? Must I go over this again, girl? You came there, you spoke maybe 7 words on the camera, girl, and then you went off talking about how they supposed to pay you $30,000. $30,000 for a woman who barely even showed up on the goddamn taping, correct? Only thing you did on the taping was to come there and immediately starts taking off your boots, and you want to jump on this woman who's already being jumped on by several other large people. Correct? That was your claim to fame, Miss Heidi Fly Monster. And since then, you've been running your goddamn mouth about how you gonna make the better show, how you are the producer, how Sean Bradley is shit, how the woman is shit. She may be shit, but you took her ass to court, right? And the judge laughed in your face when you said this woman owed you $30,000 for something that you never did. You never did a goddamn thing, girl. You came there, you ate a couple pieces of chicken, you went into the living room, the camera showed you taking off your boots, and that was the end of it. And you've been running your mouth ever since. And you're running your mouth about me. I am in your thumbnail, okay?
Forgave that bitch. They still like that bitch. They still conversation over that bitch. They love Sean Bradley. But see what they thought was, see, they wanted to kiss up to Sean Bradley. They wanted to be a Sean Bradley production. They never banked on Heidi Fly winning.
You ain't winning, girl. It's on your Patreon.
Thank you, Sean and Nicola, for trying to shit.
Miss Thing, you're not a success, Miss Heidi Fly Monster. You have produced a TV show on your Patreon. The only time you see it is you go on your Patreon. And as I am watching this now, you have 20 people watching you, girl. What does that say about the Patreon? If you have 20 people on your worldwide YouTube channel, girl, correct? What success are you claiming? Did you get this from J.Wilson? Because y'all both have a similar characteristic there, where you're always bragging about this success you have. He gets a promotion, girl. 2 hours later, he bragging about how successful he is. And you're doing the exact same thing with this goddamn show, right? What you're trying to do is you're trying to promote this piece of shit, correct? You should have been happy that I even mentioned the goddamn thing, because nobody would even know that you even had anything in production. But that's not a production, Heidi Fly Monster. It's not. I'm sorry, honey. That's just what some shit you put on your Patreon. Just like you always have these Heidi Fly Uchi airlines on your channel. Well, you put a lot of production into that, didn't you? And nobody watches it. You average between 12 and 20 people. 12 and 20 people, Heidi Fly Monster. Girl, you've done shit. But let's see some of your insults, and let's see if it's worth my time to read you.
And fuck up my fucking dreams. You made me come harder, bitch. You made me come harder, bitch. Bitch, I'm working on 3 shows at the same time.
3 shows, all on Patreon.
Quick to jump to conclusions, lost in court and everything. Victorious. Bitch, you never planned on Heidi being the winner, did you?
What did you win?
That bitch said in court, the judge told her,
Josh is drunk as a skunk.
why would you scratch show? And we really gonna get into that. Y'all gonna see that in my show. I'm not even gonna bring that up too much of it, but the judge told a bitch, drop the show. Go ahead and drop the show. You've already filmed it.
That's not what the judge told her or you. What the judge said was, you need to pay this woman $3,600 for wasting her time to come fly into Atlanta, for paying for her hotel and the court costs, right? So maybe you can go down there and file anybody can file a frivolous lawsuit, girl. What the judge told you was to write Ty a check for $3,600. Did you pay her? When you're out here trying to talk about you got some damn production, did you take care of your responsibilities first? Heidi Fly Monster? And then, just like Donald Trump and J.Wilson, you'll come out here pretending that you were the victor. Well, you were not. You were never the victim of shit. You've never been the victor of anything but that poll. The poll was the highlight of your life. And this thing here, she's going to claim that she got off that pole at 22 years old. But goddamn, when'd you go on it, girl? You were through? Your career was over at 22? Come on. This is going to be a reaction video.
You know, she said that y'all was fucking trash. That's why. She said she'd rather scrub. And
that's not what I heard.
It blows me away how they just dog all of our motherfucking asses out. But I'm the wrong, what is it? I guess I'm
what
the
are
wrong
you, girl?
bitch to shine. I'm the wrong bitch to win on the beef sector. She the wrong one. Maybe if it was get mouth lizard tongue Nika, maybe if it was that baby lava face hoe.
Let the man talk, girl.
Oh, Nika doing her shows. Nika, they bitch.
Josh is trying to speak. Since he is the one paying for all these harebrained schemes of yours, girl. The least you could do was let that man speak, right? He keeps saying baby, baby, right? So we see who wears the pants in that outfit over there, right? But he's a goddamn fool. He's still hanging out with your ass as you're spending all his money. Because who's paying for these goddamn production of yours, girl? You ain't got no job. You ain't made no money. You ain't sold no lip kits. You can't get no goddamn views on YouTube. How in the fuck you gonna support a production when you can't get 20 views on YouTube, girl? Right now, you're dragging your stinking ass over here one more goddamn time, girl. You've come over here and over here and over here, and each time we've run you away. We've said no, we don't want what you're selling, girl. Right? You're so. Hold on a minute.
Bitches be trying to act like they don't see the dog, but y'all see the dog because I see the numbers. Hey, look, I can't lie. Bitch, this is gonna be the hottest motherfucking show. She's drunk.
Where are the kids?
Out of the motherfucking. I can't lie. If you want to call it the beef sector, it ain't came out the sector, bitch. I was in the beef sector, but this show ain't got shit to do with the beef sector. See, when we all trusted Sean and we wanted to do a beef sector show, Sean was too busy trying to make us fight each other and creating fucked up storylines and about to get Nicole Tyler beat the fuck all the way up. See, Sean's show was a setup. He wanted to do a comeback because wasn't nobody fucking with him after he got just, baby, we're not even finna talk about how they sank his fucking shit.
Come on, girl.
That's irrelevant. My thing is, you didn't bank on the dog winning. You know what I'm saying?
Let's skip ahead a little bit.
All about that slimy mouth motherfucker who don't give a damn about y'all. Didn't give y'all nothing but a fucking chicken wing and a dream. That fucker had us in a motherfucking house in Mableton, Georgia. Okay, I'm not saying the house.
It was a very lovely house, Miss Heidi Fly Monster. I'm gonna go ahead about 30 minutes because you're long-winded, girl. You're drunk. You're high. What you need to do is get your ass into some kind of a program, girl. Perhaps Josh can watch the kids while you go away for a month or so. But I don't know. He sounds pretty inebriated himself. As I've told you before, your house is nothing more than a hellhole. It's a hellhole there to be trying to raise a family. You're supposed to be cooking. You sit there for 20 minutes trying to put the plastic container. Y'all watch that shit over there. There was a plastic thing with fruit in it. She took the plastic thing off and she put a fruit in her mouth. And then she spends 15 to 20 minutes trying to get the plastic back over it. All you got to do is put it over the food and pop it down, right? No, she got it upside down. This is how drunk Miss Heidi Fly is, girl. And I think she should let the man speak.
If it's between anybody else and pizza, she gonna choose pizza. That's what that scary ass lava face bitch do. What did she do to me? I go on a motherfucking platform trying to be a little beef sectionist, talk a little shit. This bitch got scared because Slick was talking shit to me. And I was defending myself. This bitch put me. He didn't even apologize. He cussed out everybody in his cast. He came home and fell out with him. And guess what he told us? Yo, I wouldn't have to worry about some of these motherfuckers on the beef sector. Video. Not even thinking
he's cussing us all out, people.
It. And I'm going to fuck off on Sean Bradley for coming at this woman. I'm like, who the fuck this is? You don't talk to her like that. Like, I'm going to fuck up. I don't even know these people. That's how I got on the beef sector. I don't even know these people. Okay. And that's how I got on the beef sector. I guess, people fucked with it. I didn't know what the fuck. I wasn't trying to be on no sector. The vortex just took me in after that.
Girl, and spit you out.
Sector, the old school beef sector, it's like we had to choose you. I was chosen. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to go through nobody. I didn't have to ask nobody. I dragged the
why aren't you here?
Motherfucker that a lot of people respected. I didn't know this man. So I would drag motherfuckers that they respected, not even knowing the hierarchy or anything like that. Because
all right, you know how it is when you're talking to drunks. Hold on a minute. I would say some good part here somewhere. Come on, girl. Before I have to get in that ass. She got her boyfriend on.
bringing them in and out. You know, these motherfuckers don't know how to do shit like that. So I just been kind of trying to rest up. And who compete against me? I don't know if it's a gay thing or if it's just that I'm just such a fly bitch. They all want to be like the dog. But yeah, this time. But see, I'm a bitch on another level. No, bitch, I'm a superstar. Bitch, I look like Rick Ross, bitch. So you know, yeah, you know.
You look like Rick Ross. The first thing you told the truth.
But bitch, you don't have to fake with me. I don't need no fake bitches, or you don't have to
60
fake
and thick one.
Girl, you don't have to be fake. You don't have to fake.
Come on, girl.
But like I said, don't get your feelings hurt. I'm talking to content creators. Don't run the fuck up over here saying hi to me. Don't say nothing to Heidi Red Hen, okay? Who did it all by herself.
What did you do?
So I'm gonna bake this motherfucking bread and I'm gonna eat it with a whole bunch of butter.
Miss Thing, you made a Patreon page. How long did that take? Can you make a Patreon page in a couple of hours, girl? Right? That's what you made, Heidi Fly Monster? Child, she goes on and on and on. She's in there and talking about who was on drugs and who was a dumpster diver. Let me tell you something about dumpster diving, girl. When a junkie starts dumpster diving, it's because they ain't got nothing else to do, right? This is just something they just high. When you see them over there, their feet sticking out the dumpster, they're just high, tweaking, right? Your ass was on that goddamn pole to pay that pimp. You remember Leon? Should we bring up Leon again, girl? And what you did with your drug life? Correct? You had to get your ass on that goddamn pole and pay Leon, right? I'm just saying, honey. You talking about how you was a fly and I wasn't on your level. No, I was not selling my asshole, girl. No, I wasn't, Miss Thing. I was not letting fat, old, stinking ass men put their dick in my mouth for a few dollars that I'm going to give to somebody else. No, you're correct, girl. All I was out there doing was tweaking in the early days, girl. But we both know, you read my book, Miss Thing. You know that goddamn well, girl. That was only for the first summer that I even did drugs. And it's a common occurrence. That's what happens when you're dealing with crystal meth, girl. I told the story, honey, but I told the truth. You never tell the truth about anything, Miss Heidi Fly Monster. Correct? Anyway, oh, shit. I'm trying to get to this when she starts screaming and holler.
By myself. Claim you know me, don't claim me, don't put me with nothing.
We don't claim you.
Me. Don't try to know me now. That's how I feel about it. Don't try to know me now, bitch. I don't want to know you, hoe. Mm-hmm. I do not want to know you. Mm-hmm. Don't know me now.
And we all want to know you. 20 people now. She's been on there for 2 hours.
See, and you don't know. That's that jealousy, envy, and hate that burns in y'all's fucking guts that the Bible speaks about. Y'all got one of the baddest motherfuckers in your sector, and y'all hate on her more than anybody else. Why in the fuck would I come to y'all rescue? Why in the fuck I come up against some other sectors for y'all motherfuckers, and y'all don't even realize when y'all got something good? Y'all
what we do?
First dibs to me, and anything else I had.
Girl, we grabbed you by that blonde wig, swung you around a few times, this thing, and threw your ass out the window, girl. Just like every other sector where you've ever been. Every place you go, you're not wanted. Every place you go, you have to go on and tell them about how you are how they fly Uchi and you the coochie girl and all this kind of shit, girl. And you know good and goddamn well that the highlight of your life was swinging around on that goddamn pole. Now you're trying to diminish the pole. So since you've been around here for 10 goddamn years, girl, you're just now mentioning that you left the pole at 22. No, I think you were something like 42 when you left the pole. And the manager had to come over and have a little conversation. Bitch, time to go. Gone, girl, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now, because you're not welcome here no more. Then he changed that stupid lock, and he made you leave the key. Ugly motherfucker. So her and Josh are both high, drunk. They're supposed to be raising children. I assume that the child, they have a young child there, and I believe that the daughter is of age. She can be out on her own, or she's already moved out, right? But the boy has got to be subjected to this kind of foolishness. How you going to come home from school and your mama is in here hollering and screaming obscenities, and your daddy's over, yeah, baby, that's right, baby. They ain't got no trailer. They ain't got no trailer. Well, you should be speaking on the trailer, sir, since you're paying for it all. Every time she comes up with some harebrained scheme about all she gonna do, you got to pay for that as well, child. Not one success. She lies about everything. She done sit up here and she done lied about she done beat this woman in court, where I saw with my own eyes the judge tell her to pay that woman her money for wasting her time and wasting the court's time. Right? Right, Miss Heidi Fly Monster? So to come on here acting like you are some big success now and you have done it on your own, girl, and nobody does it better. You ain't done shit. I can make a Patreon, girl, sitting right here, right now, while y'all are alive, honey. And anything I want to put on it. Do I want to do a doggy commercial? I can do that just like that, girl. You ain't done nothing, this thing, right? Just like all them goddamn, all them fucking videos we got to watch, an hour worth of fucking introduction, an hour worth of introduction. You done made of airlines, and you done made these ex-hookers, girl, dance around a little bit and whatever. All these productions of yours, girl, they're worth nothing. You can't get 20 people in your goddamn chat. If you can't get 20 people in your chat, girl, that means you wasted a whole lot of that boy's money. Now we can see that you are in some kind of a house. I've heard it said that this house is something that you came into when you decided to hook your wagon to Josh. He doesn't realize that he's a trick at this point, or perhaps he does, because obviously he goes to strip clubs and picks up hookers. Correct? Isn't that how you met Josh, Heidi Fly Monster? Right? He didn't know what he was signing on to. He was going to have to, when you tricked him and had a baby with him, girl, he didn't know what he was signing on to, that you were going to be coming up with business after business after business after business. Not one of them turning a goddamn profit. Not one of them even turning you a few dollars. You can't even make a goddamn YouTube channel, girl. They are 12 and 13-year-old kids that can make a YouTube channel, girl, and buy their coloring books and their candy bars or whatever the fuck they want, child. You can't even do that, Miss Heidi Fly. Everywhere you go, everything you touch turns to shit. Correct? So you thought you would put my picture on in the thumbnail? Isn't that a picture that I initially posted a couple months ago, girl? Right? Heidi Fly Monster, listen to me. I want you to think back. Wait a minute. I want you to think back to when they first arrested Leon. Remember the freedom you felt? You wouldn't have to get beat in the face no more, girl. Leon was gone. Yes, the pole was gone, and Leon you was a free woman. You could have done anything you wanted to do. You could have went and learned how to cut hair. You could have went to secretarial school. No, you played it just like you had always played it. You found you a trick named Josh. And that's what we hear in the background, child. Josh is still hanging on. But like I told you the last time we talked, Josh has got something else going on, because Josh is attracted to women who wear white thigh-high boots and nothing else under their clothing, with their titties all out. Did he purchase the titties? Who purchased the titties? Did Josh buy the titties, or was that Leon? Because many times, some of the old style pimps, they will pay for the titties. They don't mind investing in their property. Is that how they came about, Miss Heidi Fly Monster? Well, you think that was so fly? She said, "Oh, I don't know about the pimps and hustlers. I don't know about the pimps that what." Miss Thing, a pimp is a despicable character. How in the fuck you think that's something that people want to aspire to, Miss Heidi Fly? How y'all doing? Honey, she's over there drunk. I can't believe it, honey. She always want to talk about somebody else's drug addiction, girl. You got a lot of nerve, Miss Heidi. Why don't you take these sunglasses off, bitch? It's obviously dark.
At one time, all I wanted to do was to work with the beef sector. And then I realized y'all ain't shit. These bitches don't want nothing in life. Y'all don't want shit. Stuck in the house. Y'all done turned into moles. Y'all have given up on your dreams, your life. And it's sad because in 2025, with the internet and the way things are going, age don't even matter no more.
Yes, it does.
You can be an old ass bitch and blow up. Old ass motherfucker like Timothy Blaine and blow up. But y'all motherfuckers are losers. Your mentality is gone. Like you don't dream no more. Y'all motherfuckers like that movie Minecraft. When y'all see bright colors and creative people come along, y'all, oh, fuck them, and y'all shoot it down. If y'all haven't seen Minecraft, go look at the trailer for Minecraft, because my son want to watch that movie. In the movie, the dark side does not want to see people grow. I swear to God, it made me think of the beef sector, because anybody that grows or shine or trying to do
beef sector, y'all have hurt this woman's feelings, honey. She has still got her nasty ass over there 6 years later talking about the goddamn beef sector and how wrong they did her. And this is pitiful. You're groveling, Miss Heidi Fly Monster. Why are you worried about the beef sector, girl? And why do you have this new production of yours? Why is the beef sector name all in it? Right? How you make a show about the beef sector and you say the beef sector ain't shit, honey? And they did you wrong. And they didn't recognize true talent. And you a star, right? You thought Sean Bradley was responsible for making you a star. I'm going to be a star. They're supposed to pay you $30,000 for 3 lines. Not no 3 lines, excuse me. 2 lines of dialogue, girl, which was probably cut out. Anyway.
Do something bigger. They hate on them. They beat them down. They turn them down. They rip them. Like they will rip your ass motherfucking shreds if you let them. And a lot of people is not prepared for that type of hate. Luckily, I come from the streets.
Yes.
So they knock this shit off. I don't need YouTube to pay my bills. So if I need to take a break, get off this motherfucker. Like, I don't need these people to satisfy anything inside of me. But a lot of these people they need each other. They actually have grown a bond and they love each other. That's why.
And nobody loves you.
Arguments and they up, and then they fight, and then they make up because they love each other. They love Sean Bradley. They love each other.
She been gone so long, she don't know Sean Bradley ain't here no more.
Don't listen. Don't listen to them motherfuckers. You see how a bitch will beef with somebody and then go hit that panel and then that's love. That's not real life beefing.
We're sorry, Heidi. We're sorry.
No, the beef they love each other. They love each other.
We love you, Heidi.
They don't want to be rejected. You see how quick pissy ass pizza. This bitch got dragged, and that bitch was like, Lord help me. And she ran over there and begged her way back. These people love these people. You see how dirty ass Pizza talked about that girl while she was gone? When that girl came back after 3 years, Pizza was up that girl. Please be my friend. Please let me come. Now, when she go in that girl chat, she just feel like her life is worth it again. She can breathe again because she can be in this girl's chat who she admired. But when that girl was gone away for 3 years, she dragged her, talked about her like a dog. I would never fuck with her. Y'all got...
Girl, you've been sitting about... Heidi Fly Monster. Your ass been sitting around watching the beef sector for the whole 3 years you've been gone. You telling us all about what went on with Pizza and these other women. You mean to tell me that you have left or been running away from the beef sector, girl, and you are sitting your stinking ass over there watching us for all this time, and now you have made yourself a TV show featuring us? Are we in this TV show, Heidi Fly Monster? Do we need to file some lawsuits, girl? Apparently it only costs a couple $100, Miss Dave. If you done went over there and you done made characters out of the beef sector, because obviously you are following us. We told you we didn't want you, girl. We ran you away time and time again. The only time you can drag your sorry, smelly ass over here is, girl, to go on J.Wilson page. Why? Because J.Wilson will let anybody on his page, girl. His whole goddamn page is nothing but misfits. All the misfits gather at J.Wilson page, girl. Why? And you don't know he can get on there, right? I'm just saying, girl. Nobody else wants you. You flew J.Wilson to Atlanta, Georgia, You paid for his hotel. You paid for his transportation. You paid for his meals. You all under the guise that he was going to participate in this show of yours. And then you had the audacity to say, "Oh, we was having so much fun. We didn't have time for the show. We didn't have time for the." You didn't have. Well, what kind of producer are you then, girl? Right? You trying to buy J.Wilson because he's so easily bought, honey. Nobody wants to be bothered with him, and nobody wants to be bothered with your ass. But you can't let it go. It amazes me that you've been over there watching this shit for 3 years, girl. In the silence, you were silence of the lamb for 3 goddamn years. Come on, honey. Did you make your scripts out of the goings on of these women? I'm curious now. Wait a minute. Hold the hell on, honey. Look at this face. Lord have mercy. Look at her. We gotta make it like.
Oh God, when she talked plenty shit. When the girl came back, that's why Pizza and Britt tried to black me out.
Why they block you out, baby?
They didn't want a girl to know how they was kissing my ass when she was gone.
Uh-huh.
They don't the interviews that I did with Bree. And I asked her, and I told that bitch the only reason that I was talking to her because she was such a fucking lap dog.
Mm-hmm.
That bitch was a mattress, a fucking lap dog.
Uh-huh.
And I told her the only reason I'm talking to you, I need to know that you didn't dox me. Did you dox me when
nobody
you was
cares
with
about you, girl? You're not worth doxing. I need to know because now you want to be my friend that she's gone. So what the bitch do? What she do, girl? No, Heidi, I never doxed you. That's the only reason I start back talking to Brianna Big Ass. That was the only motherfucking reason. Okay, and then Pissy kind of take off the dark shades, girl,
because she had started leeching off Brianna by that time. They was trying to leech on Brianna, trying to get Brianna to please get some confidence. Watch your ass like a motherfucking dog, okay?
Come on. Bitch so drunk she done knocked over the microphone.
And I don't be saying shit. I let J.Wilson be him. But now that I'm seeing he's such a selfish bastard, and like this year, I said, I'm going to see if this nigga remember my birthday at least this year. That nigga still didn't tell me happy birthday. How long I been fucking with J.Wilson? Years.
Oh my God.
Now let's talk about J.Wilson made a comment that he gave me grace. That's why we cool. Now he gave me grace. That's a motherfucking lie. Let's talk about
she's turning on J.Wilson.
No, shut up. How did me and J.Wilson become cool again? Okay. We went to the show. Everybody was at his ass. We went to in the back. Me and Fabe and daughter here. We was in the back. I brought a blunt.
That was her whole life.
It was my birthday time. I brought a blunt. So we was out hitting a blunt.
Wait a minute, drug addict. You said you didn't do drugs. I got to go back to this because she is throwing J.Wilson under the bus. I didn't know they fell out, girl.
When we promote makeup or something, that be something to help him with something he's doing. Yeah. So he'll be like, "Oh, why don't you promote your makeup and then bring it to this?" He got a side hustle with my shit. It got to be a hustle. Oh, it got to be a game. And I have sat back and watched J.Wilson to the point to where I have been so disappointed that I just can't even take it no more. I can't even fucking take it no more.
Oh no, she done lost her source.
I'm either a hustle or a game for him. That's it. And I don't know who the fuck he think he is. And I'm gonna stay calm before I start dragging him too hard.
No, drag him, girl. Listen to Josh off camera.
Exactly.
To him are hustle and a game. And he's trying to out hustle the Lord.
Wow. The Lord.
You can't do that, bro. You better pump the brakes.
Read, girl, read.
And I don't agree with a lot of shit he be doing over there. That's why I don't be up over there like that. But I'm not here to. I'm not in charge of his salvation. I'm not here to tell no grown man what to say or do. Last time I talked to J.Wilson, I knew that that's why I don't call him. He's very long-winded. He want to be on the phone for fucking hours.
Oh,
I don't
on the phone.
That. I don't even talk. I'm a boss. I don't talk to people on the phone. But no. So we're on the phone for like 2 hours. And this back when Kimmy and S. Hutchinson and Joyce got into it. And I told him, I said, J.Wilson, stay neutral. Just don't pick no side. One thing about women, we don't like to feel like, you put somebody else over us. Just stay neutral and be there for all the women. What do J.Wilson do?
What do you do, girl?
He goes live and start coming for one of the women. I don't give a fuck who's right or wrong. All I'm saying is everybody likes you. You a man. Don't get in the middle of female shit. I talked to this man for 2 hours, just like when he was scared to fucking death.
Read.
And I told him to get a gun, and he was asking me, should I get a dog? I was like, this scary motherfucker. And I was like, J.Wilson, yeah, if you want to get a dog, get a dog. J.Wilson got lyric because he was scared. Back when they was threatening his motherfucking ass.
Oh!
And then he consulted me about it. I said, J.Wilson, put cameras, get the ring. Put cameras around your house. And I said, J.Wilson, just get you a gun.
He was scared,
in Texas.
girl.
You got the right to carry. You don't even need no license. This scary motherfucker go get lyric, little bony ass. What the fuck is that dog gonna do? I don't know. The point is, he
Josh
talked
is
to me before he did that.
Texas don't give up.
And I don't be saying shit. I let J.Wilson be him. But now that I'm seeing he's such a selfish bastard, and like this year, I said, I'm going to see if this nigga remember my birthday at least this year. That nigga still didn't tell me happy birthday. How long I been fucking with J.Wilson? Years,
girl. You flew into Atlanta.
Let's talk about J.Wilson made a comment that he gave me grace. That's why we cool. Now he gave me grace. That's a motherfucking lie. Let's talk about how me and J.Wilson. No, shut up.
Wait a minute. Now, first of all, I had no idea this was on this tape. I had no idea that J.Wilson and Heidi Fly Monster was no longer friends. J.Wilson has always drugged Miss Heidi Fly over there. That's the only place in the beef sector she was still welcome. Correct? He always commented about how nice her titties are, even though they're hard plates that sit way up here. I like Heidi's titties. I'm a bisexual. I like Heidi's titties. All this kind of shit, right? You bosom buddies. And Heidi Fly is over there reading the shit out of you, J.Wilson. Did you know? Does your mama know about her? That's a surprise, honey. Wait a minute. I'm enjoying this myself. Hell.
How did me and J.Wilson become cool again?
Okay.
We went to the show.
She's obsessed
Everybody
with that show.
was at his ass. We went to in the back. Me and 5A and Dowder here. We was in the back. I brought a blunt. It was my birthday time. I brought a blunt. So we was out hitting a blunt. J.Wilson was over there scared in the darkness under the motherfucking umbrella in the picnic table, scared. And I said, J.Wilson, you don't have to stand over there. I said, you can come over here with us. And I told that bitch he could come over there with us. And then I told him why 5A was mad. I said, this girl always take up for you, J.Wilson, and you never take up for her. And that was the first time he was like, oh, I like to pick my own fights. I don't ask nobody to fight for me. And I was like, J.Wilson, that's not the point. This girl be going out a lot for you, and you don't never take up for her. So we ended up having this big talk. Me, J.Wilson, and 5A at the show. And that's how we became cool, motherfucker. You didn't give me grace. I gave you grace.
Grace. Grace. Wait a minute. So Heidi Fly, just so we're clear, is saying that J.Wilson was so afraid in the period where he got that dog Lyric. That was a guard dog, a security guard. Heidi says she told him to get a gun. If he was so afraid in his own home to go and buy a gun, I guess he's going to use the gun against Tracy and Wiley, the ones who live in Florida, right? Right? So he wouldn't got the dog instead. He said the dog would let him know that somebody was on the property. She said she told him to get the cameras. Get cameras, J.Wilson. You don't got to be afraid. You don't got to be scared Timberlake ain't going to come and get you, girl. I live in California. They were scared of Wiley and Tracy. Lord. Ooh, I didn't think all this was going to happen tonight. Hold on a minute.
I ain't never done nothing to nobody. Anybody did something, they messed up with me. And then somebody said, what about Heidi or something? He talking about, I gave her grace. Bitch, I gave you grace. I gave you grace at the show. You
hear Josh in the back mumbling, drunk as a skunk.
Child. All I know is this nigga, he's too conceited. He's really like big. He think he's bigger than the program. He think that he is the motherfucking starling star on top of the fucking tree. And bitch, you're not. You're just not. And I'm fed up. And like, man, it really ain't no beef. It ain't no beef. I'm just saying how the fuck I feel. I'm fed the fuck up. I support this bitch all the time.
Why you call that man a bitch?
He can pull up on his Cash App every birthday.
Oh!
At least a few.
Uh-huh.
Major love to J.Wilson. You think J.Wilson really fits what I'm doing? No, he don't. But
what are you doing, girl?
Him, and I wanted him. I thought we was cool. I wanted him to feel included with what I'm doing. I thought we was cool. J.Wilson is a user. And if I'm not letting him use me, he act like I don't fucking exist. And I don't fuck you, bitch. So I'm going to walk away, bitch. And that's why I don't be over there like that. And that's why this last time I really stopped going over there. Because this whole thing that I think he think that he got me wrapped around his finger or something. Yeah. I don't really know. I can't quite put my...
When you told that man about your past, Heidi, when you exposed that you were paying a pimp for most of your youth, girl, you told him he thinks that he's your Mac, right? He thinks because you were supporting him and you were continually giving him money and you were flying him to Atlanta and all this kind of stuff, right? He thought he could treat you like his hoe. Get over here, bitch. This is the way you presented yourself, Miss Heidi. So if you're going to be presenting like a hoe, talking about you a bad bitch, but don't be mad at people when they treat you like a hoe. Shit. That's how you sold yourself, girl. You sold yourself short, right? But I had no idea, girl. I said, well, I haven't seen Heidi in a while, but that's because I don't go to J.Wilson's page. But that was the only place she was allowed to come in the beef sector. Everybody else would cuss her ass out, right? And now we see she done fell out with him as well, right? Right, Miss Heidi Fly Monster? Let me wrap it up now, people. I'm going to wrap it up. Let me see. I'm going to skip past the J.Wilson saga.
But I expect what I give to you. That's it. Anybody I fuck with,
why is she screaming?
I expect you to treat me like I treat you. Reciprocate this
no,
shit.
baby. No.
And I'm fed up with J.Wilson. But moving right along.
No, move my ass, girl. Wait a minute. No, pimps do not treat hoes the way hoes treat pimps, right? He's the king and you're trash beneath his feet. Correct? That's how the game has been presented, Heidi Fly Monster. So when you out here all hollering about how the pimps is the players and all this kind of shit, girl, he took that to heart. I can do anything I want to this hoe. She gonna pay me anyway. Right? How y'all doing? What y'all think about that, honey? That I was not expecting that because I hadn't played it all the way through. I just saw that she kept using my name. Hi, Nicole Reloaded. But y'all please hit the like button. Thank you. Ooh, she was calling that man all kinds of bitches and hoes and niggas. And I said, oh my goodness, Miss Heidi, what happened? I thought J.Wilson was the king. She had all kinds. I got to change my thumbnail, honey. I got to change it to something like Heidi goes off on J.Wilson. And then show the picture where she had my picture. She said I was the devil and J.Wilson was the angel. She had a thumbnail like that, girl. We have to get creative or we have to come back for some more. I'm going to have to go down and sit down and listen to some more of that, honey. See what I had no idea he was that scared. I knew that when I was in Atlanta, he had that look of terror when I lunged at him. So I said, this boy is really scared. I'm not used to that kind of response from men. Correct? But apparently, when she got back home to San Antonio, she was so afraid that she was seeking advice from Heidi Fly Monster. And Heidi Fly said, buy a gun because Heidi Fly is from the host row. They buy guns and knives and hand grenades and shit, right? Right? I'm scared of that. I'm scared of that. Oh, Heidi, what should I do? What should I do? He said, well, get cameras, girl, all around your house so you can rest easy. And she said, next thing she knew, he came up with this damn skinny ass dog. He said, what's that dog gonna do, child? Well, as long as the dog make enough noise for him to call the police. J.Wilson, Heidi Fly's over here reading you, honey. You better get on her. Tell her, stop that, Heidi. Stop that, Heidi. I don't want to know how scared I am. I told him I'm going to call the police. I'm told him the law is for the lawless. See, J.Wilson, somebody should have slapped the shit out of you when you was in high school. That's where it should have been determined. You should have got picked on, and somebody should have pushed you where you would discover the man inside of you. See, you never know what's going to happen until it actually happens, correct? But you have been hiding and avoiding all of your life. So you never found out about your masculine side. We're all in tune to your feminine side, right? But what about your masculine side, correct? When I was in the drug game and them niggas trying to rob me, I discovered my masculine side, honey. And I really had them niggas convinced, girl, that this nigga would kill me, correct? And now this woman done exposed you, J.Wilson. You, girl, he ain't gonna like that, honey. He gonna say, oh, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. What they say, well, J.Wilson, instead of saying you always didn't see everything, why don't you go and listen? It only takes you, what, 2 or 3 minutes to listen, to hear what the hell they said, instead of saying, oh, I don't know. I don't know. I just saw the title. I just saw. To grow through your life, that's scary, boy. That's pitiful. Now she done fronted you off, Jason Wilson. She done told all of your business. A lot of the children are in here, honey. Oh, Heidi say it ain't so. Heidi say I can't stand that motherfucker, that bitch. She called him about 15 bitches. Ooh, no, she ain't even finished. Lord have mercy.
Right along back to Timmy the basshead, the meth head.
Here we go. Let's go back to me.
I'd rather have Timothy Blaine, Optimistress, than J.Wilson as a YouTube ship or a friend in real life. I swear to God.
She wants me?
I'd rather have Timothy Blaine drag me every day than J.Wilson as a YouTube friend. Because, bitch, I would get way more promotion. I would get, I mean, goddamn, this man won't even give me a shout out. I haven't heard him shout me out since he had me arguing with the twin motherfucking, baby, let me not even go there. I'm on his platform arguing with these motherfuckers that look like somebody that came out the backwoods of the swamp. And then he expect me to still sit there and keep talking and just entertaining his motherfucking platform. Do you know this man never came on my platform? I've been mad when I was just doing baddies, just doing real good baddies before I got busy. J.Wilson never came in my platform and supported baddies. He don't support my celebrity news. He don't support nothing.
No, girl, he want the coin.
He thinks that when he leaves the beef sector, oh, I know the numbers are gonna go down. Bitch, fuck you and your numbers. All he care about is him sustaining, him doing good. That bitch never. Why should somebody support your other news if it ain't beef sector, bitch? They want the beef, hoe. They don't want to hear you talk about nothing else. You gullible, dumb motherfucker. I've never met a motherfucker who is lost as much as you, and you supposed to be intelligent with 9 motherfucking degrees, and these people done fucking fucked you out of a house and a home. Bitch, I wouldn't be surprised if you lose that motherfucking house in the next 2 years.
Oh! Come on back, girl. You knocked the microphone down again.
I never seen a nigga that tell the backhand and the right hand and the left hand what he finna do. Bus driving ass motherfucker. Oh. Man, get the fuck out of here. That weak ass.
She been watching, girl.
I can't stand how weak he is. Can't never fight no man. You let Properly Bonafide say something. Baby, he gonna run out here and drag her from the uterus to the motherfucking grave.
To the hard titties.
But you let one of them niggas say, boo, Heidi, should I get a dog? Should I get cameras?
The law is for the lawless.
How about you get a gun? Motherfucker scared to get a gun.
Yeah.
Get a gun. You in Texas, bitch. Pussy ass. I'm so sick of this bitch. When you didn't tell me happy birthday this year, that capped me off.
She can't even get a birthday.
I include you and I support you in everything that you do and everything that I do. I support you. You do not deserve a friend like me, J.Wilson. You don't deserve a bitch like me in your life. So I just, that's what that said. That's exactly what that said, bitch. I don't give a
Heidi, I got to tell you, I don't want to hurt your feelings or nothing, girl, but I'm not in the pimping game, okay? You said you'd rather have Timothy Blaine than have J.Wilson, girl. I'm not in the pimping game, Miss Things. No, If I had a hooker, girl, she would not be no 50-year-old woman, no ex-pole dancer, honey. I cannot believe she done went over here and went off on this boy like this, child. She ain't never went off on him. Even though she is correct, he never goes to her page. He never wishes her happy birthday. He never does shit for her. She would always go over there to kiss his ass, right? I'm just saying. They're finally starting to figure it out. Is she figuring that out because he says he's left? Surely she's been around long enough to know that he ain't gone nowhere, child. He been on YouTube just as much from the time he announced his departure. He been on just the exact same amount of months. Same messy queen, honey. I didn't.
Fuck. This is from what I've seen myself. But you're too weak for me. I would never.
You can't be no pimp.
I don't even like weak women.
What's wrong?
You folding out. As soon as it's a woman, baby, you ready. Baby, you got your full armor on. Bitch. With the sword and the motherfucking AK, baby, you ready to run down on bitches.
But that's how pimps are.
Niggas, you be running like a bitch. I don't deal with that. I've never been around bitches in my life. When it comes to men that I fuck with, gay or straight, they always been gully. Baby, all my gay homeboys was get out there and squall, baby. I ain't never seen no weak shit like you. You don't even stand up to the gay boys. You just fucking putty. You just weak.
Pussy.
You just weak.
You feeling
sauce.
pussy.
I'm sick of it.
No offense, lady.
I'm fucking sick of it. Yeah, get the fuck out of my chat because I'm sick of it.
Oh, she's in this chat?
Fucking chat no other time. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh.
I'm so sick of him.
J.Wilson's over there?
I'm just sick of him.
Let me see if he's over
there. I should not have to tell my friends to support me.
She ain't got but 16 people watching.
This motherfucker got the nerve to act like he don't see me. Bitch, you see me. You a fucking hater too. You jealous of me, J.Wilson. And that's pathetic and that's sad because I'm a female.
We got to watch a lot of this, people. I'm sorry.
Little dick motherfucker.
Oh, talked about the little guy.
It be too much. I be trying to catch myself.
I know you noticed him too, Heidi, considering your former line of work.
Let me woosah.
Girl, she done wore herself out. You done wore yourself out, Miss Heidi Fly Monster. And now I know you sniffing under my balls, as you would put it, girl. No, I'm not in the whole game. I don't want no hookers, honey. She put your name in the title so you can make a yes. You know, I always bite with her because I like whooping on a girl. And she likes getting whooped though. That's all she knows, honey. She just told you she don't like no weak ass man, right? That's why I say, well, why would she go from a hardened pimp who's doing time in prison for pimping and pandering, and she that was her husband, girl, to something like J.Wilson. She said that J.Wilson called her house, honey, asking her what was she supposed to do? What was she supposed to what about who? Who's in San Antonio? Ain't nobody in San Antonio but Tracy, Lady Lovely Love. Who else was there? Oh, maybe she was scared of that stump creature, that stump monster. She said, I told the boy to put cameras around the house and buy a gun. Right? A man's got a right to protect his home. You too scary to buy a gun because you know y'all take the gun from you and pistol whip your ass. That's what I would do. You pointing a gun at me wouldn't that wouldn't stop me, J.Wilson. There's no way. Particularly not if I was enraged already. I just take the gun and beat the shit out of you with it. And that's what you're a very scary man. But I'm sure you never expected your girlfriend, Miss Heidi, one of your subordinates, honey, to come on here and read the dog shit out of you, girl. I'm so embarrassed for you, J.Wilson. You lost Tracy last week, honey. Now you lost Heidi. Who gonna turn next? This Bibby and Jinky. It looks like Bibby and Jinky can slang too, honey. Even leave that woman alone. Child, I got me a delight tonight. I didn't know what I was gonna talk about tonight. Thank you, Miss Heidi Fly Monster, honey. She's low-key trying to promote this damn show she have over there on Patreon, child. I don't know how it's gonna work though for you, Heidi Fly. The whole time you were running your mouth, this whole time you were reading J.Wilson with this valuable content, girl, you had a total of 20 people. just slipped down to 16 people watching your channel. So I don't know what the answer for you is, Heidi Fly Monster. But having your show, if it's only going to be seen on Patreon on your channel, which hardly gets any views, girl, I don't know what I would call that a success. And we got to all bow down now and accept that you are the queen. Who is she, the queen? She's the doll. You you have to sell that to baddies or something, girl. Did she drag J.Wilson? Girl, she let him have it, honey. Go over there to Heidi Fly page. That's what she's hoping for. Maybe that's why she's going for the gut. But that sounds like there was some sincere hatred there. She really is pissed off at J.Wilson. She talked about the boy like a dog, honey. It was so enjoyable. I said, well, goddamn, Timothy, you ain't got to say nothing, honey. Go on, Heidi. Hi, you guys. How y'all doing? So I'm going to recommend you go over there and hear her. You got to skip all the way to the end. You know, she got an hour and a half. Ain't nobody, a couple of people watching her. But you go all the way to the end and she's going to be letting into J.Wilson. I didn't even watch all of it, honey. This is the benediction. Whatever she got now. Come on, Heidi. Give me one more. I'm going to keep going until I hear one more read.
I support him. He swear he cut for the doll. J.Wilson has never told me happy birthday and has never given me like not even $1 for my birthday on the camera.
What?
And my birthday is like a week before his.
Oh my God.
But see, the reason he do that, he don't want to distract from his birthday. God forbid he say happy birthday to me and he don't get all his cash apps on his birthday.
Whoa, girl.
That's what it is, because my birthday is like a week or two before his.
Heidi was hurt.
We're both born in March, but he's an Aries and I'm a Pisces. But
that's me and you.
Yeah, but you are very different Aries than J.Wilson.
Thank you, Monique. Monique Thomas.
It's not that you could be that and still be a real man. But some gay men do say that they are more in tune with their feminine side.
Okay, that'll do it.
I think J.Wilson is
that will be the benediction, honey. Thank y'all for coming in on tonight. Ooh, honey. Y'all got to people. I know everybody watches everybody, right? Some of y'all got to go over there and take J.Wilson. Did you hear Miss Heidi, girl? Miss Heidi's over there reading you, honey. She's telling all the tea. She's telling about the origins of lyric. I remember when she got lyric and she only paid $25. She told us that she only got lyric because lyric was $25 on the dog puppy special or some shit like that, right? But now we find out it's because she was scared, honey. Lyric was there to be on security, an ankle biter. So you go get a little skinny dog. Maybe Mark threatened to get in that ass, honey. I mean, I don't know. I don't know who he needs protection from, honey. That tickled the shit out of me, honey. Heidi is so shady. Yeah, she's a shady woman. Poor thing. She been wanting to be a star so long in her life. See, the problem with Heidi is when she was a stripper, like she's saying she left at 22, but I think it was something like 42 when they finally told her no mas, right? But when you're on that pole, it's like you're a star because you have a whole bunch of men in the strip club, very few women, mostly men, right? A lot of drunken men, some homeless people, but they make you like you're a star. Come on, baby, slap it up, shake them, baby. Here's $1. Come on, shake. So she's a star, and she's been chasing that dream ever since then. But she didn't know what else to do. They're not gonna let her up on the pole. You ain't gonna let no 50-year-old woman up on that pole. You ain't got no insurance, honey. You can't cover that shit. You know, fell down and broke your bony ass, honey. But J.Wilson used to tell her, oh, you got nice titties, Heidi. I love Heidi's titties. All right, girl, I'm giving you a thumbs up for that one. You peed, honey. Y'all go tell him. Later, people.